My child, my beloved. Heaven has been waiting for this very moment. Tonight at 11:11 p.m., a gate will open, one that holds a blessing so large, even the angels have been whispering about it. But before it can reach you, you must listen, every word matters. For the next few minutes, stay still. Don't look away. Don't scroll. Because what I'm about to say carries the vibration of your miracle. My child, your name has been written on a golden scroll in heaven. I, Michael, have seen it with my own eyes. There's a mark beside your name, a sign that says, Financial Release Approved. The release is scheduled to reach your life tonight, 11:11 p.m. But heaven has warned me, if you ignore this call, the current will close, and the blessing will pass to another soul. So listen carefully. Before we go deeper, subscribe to Light Itself, open your heart, say quietly, I receive what heaven sends. That simple line aligns your energy with the flow of divine wealth. Now breathe. Because the angels are gathering around you as you read. You may feel warmth on your palms, a ringing in your ear, or a small flutter inside your chest. That's not your imagination. That's confirmation that the kingdom is near. My beloved, for months you've been praying for breakthrough. You've cried in silence, asking, when will it be my turn? Heaven heard every single word. Tonight is the turning point. I was sent to break the wall that blocked your prosperity. There was envy around you, spiritual dust clouding your path. But as the clock strikes 11:11, light will slice through that darkness. You might think, why 11:11? Because that is heaven's code for alignment, the moment your physical world and the divine order synchronize. When the numbers mirror each other, the veil between realms thins. At that exact second, your financial destiny is rewritten. My child, you've been walking through scarcity thinking heaven forgot you. No, beloved. You were being positioned, tested in humility so you could hold what's coming without losing your soul. Now the vault is opening. But you must stay awake spiritually. Many people will sleep through their own miracle because they treat divine timing as coincidence. You will not be one of them. Stay till the very end of this message. Each line is a key. If even one is missed, the door closes halfway. Do you feel that pull inside you right now? That strange peace mixed with trembling? That's the angelic current aligning your heart frequency to abundance. Keep reading. The light is downloading. A few hours from now, when the clock glows 11:11, a sudden thought may cross your mind, or a call, or a notification that seems ordinary. It will not be ordinary. It will be heaven's confirmation. The financial sign I was sent to deliver. Don't doubt it. Doubt breaks circuits. Faith completes them. Every time your heart whispers, yes, a golden line of energy connects your spirit to the treasury of heaven. And tonight, that treasury is open. My beloved, you will not have to chase this blessing. It will find you. The angels are already arranging faces, emails, opportunities, even forgotten debts that will return multiplied. But you must not leave this message unfinished. Your obedience is your signature. When heaven scans for the chosen at 11:11, your energy must still be glowing from the words I now speak. So keep receiving. Let each sentence be a drop of divine currency. Even as you read, small miracles are beginning, unseen transactions in the spirit. You will notice tomorrow that something shifts. People who once ignored you will remember you. Projects that died will rise. Where there was no, you will suddenly hear approved. This is not random. It is written in the scroll I saw. Stay alert, my child. There is more, much more, heaven needs you to understand before the hour comes. My beloved. As you sit here reading, the atmosphere around you is shifting. Heaven is rearranging events in your favor. You cannot see it with human eyes. But I see it clearly. Doors that were sealed with the word impossible are now trembling, about to open. All those years you felt unseen. Heaven was studying your endurance. Your patience became the proof of your purity. And tonight, the reward arrives. Do you know what happens when a soul refuses to give up? The entire angelic order begins to move. And that's exactly what's happening for you. Your angel stood before the throne this morning, holding a vessel filled with your tears. Each drop became a currency of light. When it touched the altar, it turned into provision. That's why I am speaking to you now. To tell you that nothing was wasted. Every sleepless night became seed for a divine harvest. Every rejection was secretly redirection. My child. I must warn you gently. When light begins to rise, shadows grow restless. You may notice sudden confusion. People acting strangely. A bit of chaos before calm. Do not fear. That is only resistance breaking. Keep saying in your heart, I receive what heaven sends. Those 7 words are your shield. They will keep the channel clear until 11:11 p.m. And listen. If anyone tries to distract you tonight, if your phone rings, or your thoughts wander, pause, breathe, and return here. Every distraction is a test. Pass it by staying in alignment. Beloved, I can already feel the current thickening. It feels like warm air wrapped in gold. That's the flow of divine finance moving toward you. It carries contracts, payments, gifts, forgotten blessings. It even carries names of people destined to bless you without knowing why. At the exact second of 11:11, a shift will strike like lightning, quiet but unmistakable. Your spirit will recognize it before your mind does. A pulse, a chill, a spark. That's the sign. When it comes, whisper, "Thank you." That word is the code that locks the blessing into your timeline. Now, my child, I want you to remember how many times you almost quit. You looked at empty accounts, closed doors, false promises. You may notice sudden confusion. People acting strangely. A bit of chaos before calm. Do not fear. That is only resistance breaking. Keep saying in your heart, I receive what heaven sends. Those 7 words are your shield. They will keep the channel clear until 11:11 p.m. And listen. If anyone tries to distract you tonight, If your phone rings, or your thoughts wander, pause, breathe, and return here. Every distraction is a test. Pass it by staying in alignment. Beloved, I can already feel the current thickening. It feels like warm air wrapped in gold. That's the flow of divine finance moving toward you. It carries contracts, payments, gifts, forgotten blessings. It even carries names of people destined to bless you without knowing why. At the exact second of 11:11, a shift will strike like lightning, quiet but unmistakable. Your spirit will recognize it before your mind does. A pulse, a chill, a spark. That's the sign. When it comes, whisper, "Thank you." That word is the code that locks the blessing into your timeline. Now, my child, I want you to remember how many times you almost quit. You looked at empty accounts, closed doors, false promises. And still, something inside you kept walking. That something was not stubbornness. It was the breath of God in you. You thought heaven was silent. No, heaven was preparing a spectacle. Miracles mature in silence. And now, the fruit is ripe. Tonight at 11:11 p.m. that ripened promise drops into your life. Do not underestimate what a single night can do. One night turned Joseph from prisoner to ruler. One night of favor brought Esther before the king. And this night will mark the same divine turnaround for you. Keep your heart clean. Forgive before midnight. Because unforgiveness blocks abundance more than any curse. Let go of the old story so the new chapter can arrive. Even now, angels are measuring your readiness. They are writing your name on a page labeled Release 2025. I saw it glow when I mentioned it. That means you're aligned. Stay with me. This message is a ladder, every line takes you higher. Stop halfway, and you remain halfway blessed. Reach the end, and the vault opens completely. Do you feel that tremor of hope inside? It's not emotion, it's prophecy. Your spirit knows the truth of these words. That's why it's stirring. Heaven has timed this perfectly. At 11:11 p.m., when most of the world will be unaware, the current will surge toward the awake ones, the obedient ones. You are one of them. So guard this moment. Protect your faith like fire. Speak life over your finances, even if the numbers still look small. Because the numbers will soon obey your faith. You will testify that everything shifted overnight. I, Michael, guarantee it. The decree has been signed. My child, my beloved. You may not realize how close you are to a lifetime breakthrough. The distance between where you stand and the miracle heaven promised you is as thin as a breath. At 11:11 p.m., that distance collapses. Even now, light is weaving around your name like a crown. I see coins of light, symbols of divine provision, circling above your head, waiting for permission to descend. And that permission is your faith. Say again in your heart, I receive what heaven sends. Every repetition strengthens the bridge. Every yes in your spirit builds a road between heaven's treasury and your home. Listen closely, beloved. There is a sound that precedes every miracle, a spiritual echo before the manifestation. If you stay still for a moment, you might feel it. A hum beneath your heartbeat. A warmth behind your eyes. A sense that something enormous is about to break open. That is not imagination, that is alignment. Do not mistake divine suspense for delay. Delay is human time stretching. Suspense is heaven adjusting details so that nothing falls short of perfection. Tonight, when the hands of the clock meet in symmetry, when 11 and 11 mirror each other, heaven's mirror will reflect your faith. Whatever it sees, it multiplies. So hold gratitude like fire in your palms. Thank the unseen before it arrives. And you will see the unseen turn visible. My child, I know you've looked at your life and wondered, how can one message change everything? But that's how the kingdom works. It hides the infinite inside the simple. One whisper can rewrite decades of struggle. One yes can end years of lack. One act of obedience can pull open a gate that angels themselves long to walk through. Do you feel how the air is thicker right now? That's because your angel is near, standing behind you. They are listening, waiting for your next thought. Choose that thought wisely. If it's faith, they will act. If it's fear, they will wait. So speak boldly. My abundance has already arrived. My miracle is certain. The vibration of those words shakes the locks on closed doors. Beloved, tonight will not only release finances, it will restore your confidence. Money will flow, yes, but peace will stay. Because heaven doesn't just give resources, it gives restoration. You will notice a calm that doesn't match your circumstances. You will smile for no reason. You will sense that something invisible is taking care of everything visible. That is the sign that you've entered divine timing. And if doubt tries to whisper, remember this. I have stood in battlefields of light, I have faced darkness that would make mountains tremble. And still, the word of God never failed once. The same word that commands me is the word that blesses you. So don't say, maybe. Say, it is done. At 11:11 p.m., your spirit will cross the threshold. You might be washing dishes, lying in bed, or scrolling through silence. But the energy around you will shift. You'll sense it like a breeze moving through your chest.